Let me wipe my screen off. Good morning. I'm gonna let y'all join before I get this party started this morning. Good morning, Diane. I love you. Good morning, Carol. Good morning, Beverly, Sherry. I wasn't going live because I'm running late. Good morning, Peg. I slept till like 7:30 this morning, and so I said, Shane, will you please go out there and let my animals out? Because I've got to get ready because I have 2 families coming this morning, and I ain't got time to do it all. How are y'all? Mary, Mona, Donna, Cheryl, Carol. I did need my rest. I did. I've been going 90 to nothing, and I just I just collapsed because what happened was Friday night I had to drive to Florence because my son is in theater, and so he was in the play Into the Woods. So I left my house at 5:00 because it started at 7. And so then the Into the Woods was 3 hours long. Y'all, I am straight up like a meemaw. I cannot, like, if I don't get my sleep, I do not function. So the play was from 7 to 10. Then it took me an hour or so to get home. So I didn't get home till like 11:30, and then I had to like take my makeup off and do all that. So I didn't get in the bed till after 12. So it's knocked me off schedule, and I'm just like, I can't function. I can't read my messages unless I have my glasses on. But I absolutely love going to theater performances. And it's so much fun when my son is up there, dancing and singing. I say dancing, acting, I guess I should say, not dancing, but he's acting and singing. Like, you're the most proud parent in the audience, right? I'm like glued. And when he's in these shows, I want to go to every single one of them because I'm so proud of him. And so, again, it's knocked my sleep schedule off, and I'm not I'm not functioning well. And this morning it is about to pour down rain. It is thundering outside. And I looked at the radar and it shows rain at 10:00. And this family is traveling over an hour to come to my farm for their little girl. They booked a tour for their little girl's birthday. And I'm like, oh my gosh. So I sent her a message this morning. I said, before you drive over an hour to my farm, I looked at the radar and it does show rain, but it doesn't show that it's going to last very long. So they're going to chance it and come. So I've got to do my best to make this little girl's birthday. And so I'm like, I need to get ready. Yeah, Nicole. So I have to tell you. Okay. Because first of all, if you're new to me and you don't know your Aunt Judy, I am your aunt. Your mom forgot to tell you that you had a long lost redheaded aunt from Alabama. So welcome to the family. Okay, so I'm your aunt. If you don't know, oh y'all, it is so dark outside. Oh, God. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting off track. I am your long lost redheaded crazy aunt, okay? Y'all did not know that you had an aunt with a farm, but you do. So anytime you want to come to Alabama, if you're from other states, you're welcome to come visit my farm. You can book a tour on my website. I am a bit different from other farms that you might follow because I open my farm to the public where a lot of other channels do not do that. So I'm a bit different. So what happens is buses and people start pulling in my driveway at 10 o'clock. And I have the worst Wi Fi in the whole wide world because my farm is in the back of my property. So I have no service out there, and so, it makes it difficult for me to go live. So the only time I have a chance to go live, because your Aunt Judy works her tail off, okay? Just to let you know. I work my fingers to the bones to pay for this. So the only time I have a chance to go live is in the mornings. And half the time in the mornings when I go live, I put my makeup on, which makes no sense. So, if you're joining me live and wondering why I'm getting ready, it's because I work 7 days a week around the clock. Okay. So, I love you guys. And I've gotten where I love getting ready with y'all in the mornings. I usually do this on that other platform. Okay. And I have been nervous to be myself on YouTube because y'all don't know me. It's like with Facebook, I grew my own following. Okay. So like it happened gradually. And so people know me. They know me. They know my personality. They know that I'm not obnoxious, and they know, like, they've heard heart-wrenching stories about my family and about myself. They know me. And like YouTube, it went from 800 subscribers to 13,000 overnight. And so I'm I told you before on my live, I'm a little scared of you guys, okay? Because y'all know other platforms, and I'm so different from those. And so it's it's gonna be, listen, this is what I tell people is anytime you join a new page, even if it's not my page, give them 30 days. Like, don't just go, this joker is putting her makeup on and she's a farm. I didn't join her page to watch her put on her makeup. Listen, I just ask that you give me 30 days, okay? Give me a chance to get to know you, because this isn't all about me. I tell people this. I want to know you. Like, I don't want this to be all about my life. Like, I want to get to know you, and I want to know where you're from. And I want to know, like, do you have a farm? Do you not have a farm? How old are you? Like, I encourage you to comment and send me messages, because if you don't, I don't know who you are, right? So, this is not a one sided friendship, okay? It needs, like, friendships can't be one sided. It doesn't work, right? If I just talk about me, then I don't get to know you and we can't develop a relationship. So, and I read my comments, okay? Maybe not right away because I can't see without my glasses. If you don't know, I have amblyopia. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Shane's calling me. Y'all, it is pitch black outside. Um, anyway, so I have amblyopia. I was born with it. I am completely blind in one eye. I have control of my vision, my eye, so you can't really tell that I'm blind. So I can't see without my glasses. So when this is over, I do read my comments. So if you take the time to comment, just know that I'm going to take the time to respond. I need you to hang on just a second so I can tell this birthday lady that it is black outside. God love this lady. Oh, I'm trying to think how I can make this. little girl's birthday, but gosh, when it rains, it's kind of hard to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready because with the Alabama, I don't know if you can see. Let me just show you. Let me show you what it looks like outside. It is totally black outside. Hang on, Shane's calling me. Yes. Okay. Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. I'm live, Shane. All right, I'll let the umbrella down. It is becoming a windstorm, and I have got to run outside real quick and close the umbrella because I spent a lot of money on this umbrella. So stay there, go grab a cup of coffee, and I'll be right back. Y'all, there's no way I can tour in this. It is like the wind is blowing like crazy. So I'm not even going to put my makeup on. I'm just going to chit chat with y'all because there's no sense in getting ready because it is a nightmare outside. And I looked, this is the crazy thing about Alabama. Okay, first of all, I grabbed my protein shake. Listen, Alabama's weather is so crazy. It's like 1 minute, like the radar shows just a little bit of rain at 10 o'clock. And then the next minute, it is like a tornado and like just like pouring down rain. So I'm gonna put my Meemaw glasses on and I'm gonna talk to y'all. Okay. Okay. All right. So I had no idea. Lester is more of a Facebook person, right? So I didn't know he was going to post this video on YouTube. Okay. So like all this I did this video. Okay. It was a reel, a short. It's called different reels on Facebook, shorts are on YouTube. I did this reel of Shane braiding my hair, and he was teaching my niece to braid my hair. Well, y'all, my YouTube subscriber numbers were going up, and I was like, oh my gosh, these people are following me from Shane braiding my hair. It's like, this is crazy. I was like, this is crazy that I'm getting this many subscribers from Shane braiding my hair. And then, I was like laughing about it. Okay. Then all of a sudden, somebody goes, "Are you going to challenge Lester in the dance off?" And I was like, they must be on Facebook. Like, what are they talking about? And then all these people were messaging me about Lester's video, and I was like, what are they talking about? So then it prompted me to go to Lester's page, and I went, oh, he posted the video on YouTube. I was like, I had no idea. So I ended up posting my video, and if you have come to my page from Lester's page, we need to have a come to Jesus talk. Okay, listen. A lot of y'all are saying, and Lester's not going to watch this video because he ain't got time to watch this video, right? Because Lester has a huge sanctuary and he ain't got time to watch me. So listen, I want to talk about strategy, okay? Because if you don't know my background, I've been in sales my entire life, okay? I used to work for AT&T and Verizon Wireless, and I used to go into I worked in the healthcare industry, okay? So I was in sales. So I would have to go sell to a hospital. Well, you can just imagine for just a minute what it's like to go to the CEO of the hospital and try to sell a wireless application to a CEO of a hospital and convince them that they need this, okay? It's a high stress sales position, okay? To make a long story short, back in, I can't remember what year, I made a big decision to quit my job to stay home with my stepdad. Okay, long story. I'm not going to get into that. So my career came to a halt and I became a caregiver to my stepdad. I'll tell you that story later. But anyway, so I have sales background, all right? So when I saw Lester do the Running Man, I thought, "Oh gosh, I cannot do this." Okay, my dance background ground is not doing the Running Man. I don't have. So when he challenged me with that, I thought, "Oh, I've lost this." And I thought in my head, I thought, "Okay, like this is not even a competition. Like he's blowing it out of the water from the get go, and I'll never win this competition because Lester is like the king of the Running Man, right?" Okay. Like, this is my thought process. If I would, most of you are going, Judy, you didn't even show your feet. Well, you dang Skippy, I didn't show my feet because if I'd have showed my feet, you would have just stopped the video in the middle of it and not even watched the whole video because it would have been a total train. It would have been a total train wreck. So it's like this, right? So I'm in sales. So I was like, how do I like make this video good? Because the Running Man's going to be a train wreck for me. Okay. So I thought, okay, I'm going to have to bring some really good music so that the subscribers get into the music and not into my dance moves. Okay. So it's like, I'm going to bring some good music. And if you don't know me, I'm almost as if it's almost as if I'm more of an entertainer. Like I have been on stage since I was a little girl and I love to entertain and I love to make people laugh. And so let's give me another little crutch. I'm new to YouTube, okay? So, like, as far as the videoing and trying to get everything in place and like all that, like it's a struggle. I'm on the struggle bus, okay? But listen, okay, let me just tell you something, okay? You need to know about your Aunt Judy, okay? I don't give up. Okay, so next week, I'm gonna have to. Hey, this is another thing too, is when you film on YouTube, you have to film this way. When you film on Facebook, you have to film this way. Well, when you film this way, it's hard to get your whole darn body in there unless you get way back in the back. And I listen, it was a little bit of a crutch for me. It's a learning skill for me. So, um, n- another thing about me is when I go on road trips and I get in the car is when ideas start just rolling in my head. I turn the music on full blast and then ideas. So listen, between Friday, me going to my son's performance, I was in the car for like 2.5 hours by myself. So those wheels are just spinning, just, just spinning. And I'm like, I am going to bring pure entertainment to these subscribers. I hope that I make them laugh. I hope that I'm like I hope that they go, "Oh my gosh, this is hilarious," because obviously Lester only knows how to do the Running Man from what y'all are telling me. Y'all said he has no hip no hip movement. Okay? So like the next is going to be funny because neither one of us are going to be able to do what the other's challenges are, right? Because like Lester's just all about feet and I'm all about hip from the hips up, okay? I had surgery just like Lester has a crutch of knees. I had surgery last year for a torn meniscus. Okay. The last thing people are like, Judy, you need to go outside. Are you kidding me? On the concrete and dance? Like, I'm smart enough to know that if I go on the concrete and do leg movement, I am going to rip my meniscus. I cannot do that. I'm smart enough to know that I can only dance on hardwood. Okay. I have been dancing long enough to know that you cannot dance on concrete when you're 52 years old because you will rip your meniscus. So we can't do that. So I'm like, okay, I need more lighting so you guys can see me. And this time I'm going to bring from head to toe. You're going to see from the head to toe. But I don't know what he's going to challenge me with. I challenged the Cabbage Patch, because I can do that pretty well, I think, somewhat. Okay. But it's been a minute, y'all. It's been a minute since, I've been on stage and I have to warm up. So the next video that I bring, whatever he challenges me with, like, it's going to be entertainment. I'm not just going to get up there and go, okay, I challenge you in the Charleston. Oh, no. That's not me. Okay. That's not me. I have to bring the full entertainment. I have to bring the whole package. I can't just get up and do the Charleston. My body doesn't work like that. I have to warm the body up to get me to the point where I could do it halfway decent. And let's just talk about this again. If I would have just got up and did the Running Man, y'all, I would have lost from the second I started. And it was a lost game from the get-go. Like you guys know he can do the Running Man. No one can beat Lester in the Running Man. No one. Like, no farm, nobody that even comes close to trying. None of us can win that, right? Like, that's a lost cause. Like, we're just going to shoot ourselves in the foot if we challenge him in the Running Man. But I'll try. I'll try for your entertainment. But listen, in that car Friday night, listen, I got props. I ordered props for your entertainment. Listen, I am coming for entertainment. Me and Lester are fixing to have a ball because someone called me the Alabama Lester, and I thought that was funny. He said, I can't call you Aunt Judy. I'm going to call you the Alabaster Lester. Not Alabaster. I'm sorry. I'm from Alabaster. They're going to call me Alabama Lester. Okay. Because Lester and I have similar personalities, and we don't run our pages just alike because I'm still learning, but we have similar personalities. So I think we can really have fun with this dance off. And I think that we can really bring a lot of entertainment to you guys, because we're both team players and we both are supportive, even though I'm a little peon and Lester's way up here. Okay. So I'm just, you know what? I'm going to say this too. Lester has a huge following. He is the nicest guy ever. He is so, like, we got on the phone and talked, and for him to even give a small channel the time of the day tells you what kind of person that him and Jamie are, because they won't, like, they don't keep it all. They don't go, I have 1.7 million followers and I don't want to give it to anybody. Like, I don't want anybody. Like, they're so open. You know what I mean? And the Cogheels are the same way. Now, I've never met Lester in person. Obviously, I've met Jason and Brooke in person, and they're the same in person as they are on live TV or live. They're or video and whatever. They're the same. Lester, I've never met in person. I'm gonna tell you something. One day, I'm gonna meet Lester. Look at my blinds. One day I'm gonna meet him. One day I am, because we both have sanctuaries, and I just think it would be fun, but I'm very thankful that he would even care enough about my sanctuary to help me grow. Um, it it means a lot to me, and I hope that I'm sorry, I'm burping. I hope that we bring nothing but happiness to y'all and make y'all like hit the floor laughing. Okay, I hope that, because it's going to be fun. Um, it's going to be fun. Okay, let's see. Um, far as Kayla, did you see what it looks like outside? It is black, and I looked at the radar, and it did not even show rain till 10 o'clock. And it is black outside. Kayla was supposed to come to my house today. I don't know if she still is. Um, yeah, Lester's great. Um, from New Mexico, welcome. Uh, Jason, we'll see if I don't know about Jason. I don't know if he wants to be added or not. There has been a couple of farms message me about getting in on it. Uh, listen, the next one, I I don't know what he's gonna challenge me with, but we're gonna it's pouring at your house, Diane? Yeah, it's pouring here. Okay, you're gonna come another weekend. Oh, I bet your girls are so disappointed, but it is black and pouring. Um, oh, that's sweet that you dropped off a gift. You know, it takes a lot to be a creator. It's a lot. Like putting your story out there, and telling your story, and all the you get all this feedback and comments and opinions, and it's hard sometimes, because like I'm a people pleaser. I wished I wasn't, but I am. I don't want to make nobody mad. I don't want to get in a confrontation with anybody. I'll cave. Like I I don't like any of that. So when people are mean to me, I'm like, oh no, I made them mad. But I've got to get over that, right? I got to get over that. If you're a creator, you're gonna have to like totally get over that, or you'll quit doing videos, because people tell you tell you their opinion, and you'll get your feelings hurt. So you got to be tough. That's all right. I'm learning. Um, yeah, I knew that. Um, yeah, we have a creek now at our property, and when it stops raining, the creek will dry up. And our creek is absolutely beautiful. And one of the things that I like to do with the kids, even adults, is get in the creek. So me and the kids get in the creek when they do tours, and we catch crawdads, and we have a good time. Oh, faith. Actually, faith in humanity, that my address, I don't have a PO box. You can just send it to my house. My address is all over the place, because I'm a petting zoo. So you can go to if you Google Snead's Farmhouse, my address is on there. So you can send it to my house. I get stuff sent to my house all the time. And I know that's very confusing, because people pull in my driveway and they're like, "Wait, I'm at her house." You are. You're you're at my house. Um, uh, yes, my day's going good so far. Um, it's hard when it rains, because Shane and I both are. Let me say that. People go, "Is his name Shane or his name Garth?" Okay, his name is Shane. His name is Shane, but everyone says he looks like Garth Brooks. So sometimes we call him Garth. Like when he was in high school, people called him Baby Garth. And so sometimes I say Garth, and sometimes I say, if if I think like if I'm in that cutesy kind of like, oh, my husband's so sweet. His name is Garth. If I go, he is getting slap up on my nerves. His name is Shane. It's kind of like calling you know how your mama calls your full name? Jith Renee Waniger, get yourself in here. I'm like, Shane Snead. Oh, Garth. Thank you. You know, you see the difference. Okay. Oh, I hear the rain. Yeah, I like since I started, I've been on Facebook for a long time. And like I said, I grew my own following. I didn't have anybody help me grow my platform on Facebook. So it's much easier to be myself because people have watched me grow. I mean, y'all, I'm just going to tell you. So my farm opened up. I got my first chicken in 2019. Okay. I'm not a farm girl. Okay. No, I'm not. I'm a straight up city girl, frilly. I'm a frilly girl. Like, I want the frilly chickens. I want the cute coops that match with like, that's me. That's just who I am. So I opened it up. I started Snead's Farmhouse on Facebook in 2009, December the 9th, 2019. I had no idea where it was going. I just started a Snead's Farmhouse page because I became a hatchery and I had to name, they told me I had to name it something because I started selling eggs and you have, in order to ship, do you listen to this? I'm sorry, I'm rambling. In order to ship eggs across the state line or sh- ship chicks or chickens or anything across state line is against the law. Like you have to go get all your chickens. They come to your farm. You have to catch every chicken that you have, duck, turkey, peacock, whatever you have, any kind of poultry, and they stick a Q-tip down their throat and they draw blood from every single chicken to make sure that you do not have diseases because the ag department, agriculture center and all that, they don't want you to transfer diseases across state line. So in order to ship eggs across line, I have to put my certification and I have to register it through the ag department to let them know that I'm fixing to ship eggs to Texas. Like it is an ordeal. So Snead's Farmhouse started because like I wanted more chickens and I was trying to figure out how to pay for all the chicken feed. So I decided that I was going to become a hatchery and ship eggs. I didn't want to ship baby chicks or nothing, but I started selling eggs. And that's what I thought that I wanted to do. And I found that I didn't enjoy that. I did not enjoy that at all. And so my Snead's Farmhouse page started that way. And then I started getting more animals. And then people would say, "Hey, Judy, I have these goats. Will you take them?" So it's almost like I started rescuing animals because no one wanted them anymore, or they didn't have room for them, or they were moving, or they were in a bad situation and couldn't afford them. And so Shane and I started kind of rescuing animals that way and really not, it was we weren't becoming a nonprofit or a sanctuary. We were just doing it out of the goodness of our heart. And so then I started I started spending all this time with them. And so like I just started training them. I just said, "You know what? I'm going to make these kind cuz like when I got Dexter the bull, um I would sit down and get him to eat out of my hand and I didn't know what could happen to me. I just was innocent and just started doing it because I didn't know any better. I wasn't a farm girl. And I started training the animals to be nice. And then I was, just posting stuff on the Sneeze Farmhouse page. I started posting selfies of me and the animals doing tricks. And people started following me and all this stuff. And then people started saying, "Can I come tour your farm? Or can I come visit your animals?" Well, when we moved to Coleman, I didn't know anyone. And I thought, sure, I don't have any friends. You can come to my farm. I don't know anybody. So I was just letting people come to see my animals and see their tricks they could do. And I just, and then Shane said, "Judy, don't you think we should get insurance?" And so I was like, "Probably." And I said, "But if I do that, I have to charge people to come here." And he was like, "Well, we can't do this with no insurance." And so I started opening up my farm for tours, and I thought I'd get a tour every now and then. I didn't I didn't know I'd be slam packed all day long. And I tell people that this wasn't started by me, because it's not like I quit my job and said, "I think I'll have a sanctuary and I think I'll rescue animals and I think that I'll do tours." And the only reason I did a YouTube channel is because I got talked into it. I didn't even know how to do it. Like, I was talked in, "Judy, you need to do a YouTube channel." I'm like, "I don't know how to do no YouTube channel. I'll try." So I went and learned how to do it. And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'll do it." They're asking me to do it. And here I am today. And I am a big believer, and I believe in my heart that when something's started by God, it can't fail. Like, nothing I do is going to make it fail, because it was not started by me. And so when that happens, it just continues to grow, because this is his will. And when I became a nonprofit, I've said this before, so if this is repeating to you, but when I became a nonprofit, I had to give a mission statement, and my mission statement was to give back what God had blessed me with. And I never dreamt that it would be on social media. I thought it would be just in person, and I am so thankful for YouTube, so I can bring my farm to you that may never get to come to my farm. And I'm so thankful for that. So anyway, let's see if this lady messaged me back about the birthday party, because she's on her way here and she's driving over an hour. And I'm like, it is pouring down raining. Do you hear the thunder? Okay. I don't know. I told her. So we'll see. I'll give it my best. Diane, I am out of Coke Zeros and I'm hating my life drinking this. I am a Coke Zero person. I love Coke Zero. You do hear the lightning and thunder. And I've got to go to the store today to get some, because I'm dying. I mean, I don't mind drinking this, but it's not my favorite. Dr. Pepper's so good. My niece and nephew went home yesterday. They were the cutest things ever. We had a good time. They're such good kids. They mind well. My brother has them trained. Like, my brother's older. He had his kids older. My brother's a year older than me. We're 12 months apart, and we went through school together, like the same grade. And so everyone thought we were twins, but we weren't. But he had kids later in life. So my brother that's older than me has an 8-year-old. So, like, I almost feel like they're my grandkids instead of my niece and nephews. And they're coming to tour my farm. Really? Really? I almost feel like they're my grandkids, but they're not. They're my niece and nephews. Yeah, I hope Mary, I hope that we can meet them one day. I haven't even met Jamie yet. I haven't even talked to Jamie. So I hope to meet her soon. She sounds like a really sweet person, and she's so beautiful. I think she's beautiful. Yeah, Tammy, I agree. I agree about sticking with the true ones. I think I think when you're yourself and you're not trying to be someone else is when you excel, because when you try to be someone else, you can't maintain that, right? So, like, that's what I keep telling myself with YouTube. I'm like, you just be you, put your freaking makeup on. It's just who you are. My gosh, just be yourself. The people that love you will keep following you, and the people that think you're a total train wreck will unsubscribe. So, I'm going to